to give birth and worried about your chances of having an emergency C-section? Well, here is the facts. C-sections are getting more common. So in England, as many as 40% of all babies are now delivered via C-section. 2/3 of those are unplanned, whereas about 10 years ago, C-section rates were actually 25% of all births. So a C-section might happen because your labour doesn't progress as expected, or if we have concerns about baby's well-being, baby's not quite in the right position for birth, like if they're breech or transverse, or because you just decide that it's a better choice for you. Many mothers do report feeling unprepared or disappointed, or even like having an emergency C-section means that they failed somehow. And there's no denying that if your labour takes an unexpected turn, resulting in an emergency caesarean, it can leave you even with post-traumatic stress. A fact that we're only just starting to recognise properly as we talk more about birth trauma. But I do believe that we have the power to change this. We can't change what might happen in your labour, but we can change how it feels. And together I think we can even make an emergency caesarean section in labour into a positive experience. So how can you do that? Firstly, stay involved. Ask your team about what's happening, what role you or your partner can play in it. You can also, in the caesarean itself, ask to hold the baby early after delivery, or your partner can. You can have skin to skin, even in theatre or soon after. You can also express other preferences at the time of your caesarean section. You can ask to listen to your own music, you can have your partner close to your head, and you can even just chat to each other or to the anaesthetist during surgery. You may wish to ask that you could be the first one to see whether your baby is a boy or a girl if you don't already know, and you can ask them to drop the drapes that block your view just at the time when your baby is coming out. These are all choices, you don't have to have any of them. But another good idea to make you feel more in control is to focus on your breathing. This is another time when I think that hypnobirthing can come in handy, even in an emergency caesarean birth. And ultimately, I think a really helpful idea is to reframe your narrative. This is still your birth story and your journey to tell your baby just how loved they are and how much you did to bring them into the world. Many mums do bond deeply with their babies despite the unexpected outcome of labour, and we need to remove any ideas of guilt or what should have happened, because your birth is unpredictable. A surprise C-section doesn't have to feel like a loss. It can be safe, supported, and feel like a loving moment. So let me know, what was your experience of having an emergency caesarean?